Welcome back to the 242nd season. This is a MyLeague season with the Indiana Pacers where every single game has 60-minute quarters. The Pacers, been a weird stretch of games here. Lost 4 in a row, won 6 in a row, cannot beat the Detroit Pistons. Just can't do it. Don't understand why it's a problem, but it's a huge, huge problem. I don't believe we'll have to see them for the rest of the season, so that's good news. The problem is that our win streak is snapped. Currently, the Pacers are 13-10, looking to end their 5-game road trip on a positive note against the Knicks, who are 9-13. So we'll go ahead and play the game. Here's your starting lineup. Brogdon, Oladipo, Holiday, Sabonis, McGee. I might actually swap out Holiday for the 3-point specialist, whose name I'm blanking on. New York looking pretty good here. They have, RJ Barrett? I don't really know who's on the Knicks. Holiday's a 75. McDermott is a 77. So let's switch him out. Give us maybe another 3-point option. Sabonis good inside. We're all set. There, obviously, auto-generate the matchups as the loading becomes complete. Turn off the microphone. Mute. Turn off the camera, Mute the microphone. And we'll see you at the tip.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Coming up next, the Knicks taking on the Pacers. For the Knicks, it's been a tough road for this team so far, but tonight they'll have the energy of the home crowd on their side, and they look to ride that to victory. Pacers, Knicks on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Indiana, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. JaVale McGee is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's McDermott in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Payton in at the point.
Okay, here we go. Home court advantage, C-.
And the Pacers start off with the ball.
Couple of lineup changes here. I like having the 3-point specialist in there. Nice jam. Has a good outlet. Oladipo can make him. What's his face? Brogdon, can also make them as well.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Not a great start defensively. Partially my fault.
Now Brogdon.
We'll see if we can put McDermott, get some work out of him.
Dishes to McGee to the left wing. McDermott for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's a lot of. That was very contested. So probably not my greatest
from deep. Really
shot option.
In that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely
Brogdon
hard.
picking up a
and
foul.
Did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
And so he hits both.
So, got out to a good start.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Oladipo outside.
All right.
Brogdon outside.
So McDermott is X.
Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer.
That was
Robinson
very
pulls
late.
it in.
That was, oh God. It's not good.
It's Barrett on the wing over Oladipo. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Got out to a lead. Gave up 4
Lead
points in a row.
by
Now
2.
down 2
And
heading
we've
into
got
this
more NBA action
second
on
quarter.
2K Sports coming your way
A little
after this
deflated
break.
after that last loss to the Pistons, excuse me. It's kind of frustrating. We'll get some substitutes
Some good
in
action already in this
for
one,
the
but a
next
fairly even matchup after the first
next
quarter of
set,
play.
or next
And
quarter.
what stands out to
Most
you
likely they'll
from
be
New
in
York
for
in
the
this one?
entire quarter.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Probably held on to the ball way too long there at the end of the quarter. Just kind of working one-on-one with everything.
Now, here's Brooks. And now let's check out
boy.
the lineups.
Oh,
courtesy
boy,
of
I am way
Gatorade,
out of
all
position
fueled
here.
up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Nance. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Well, just wants to continue Nerlens Noel to show that he is working on his game offensively to become more effective.
Luckily, it's still Pacers ball.
as Indiana
That
keeps
was
possession.
kind of ugly. I was trying to get it to kick out to the right, but just nothing doing there.
Lamb finds Holiday. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh
Well,
my
RJ
God!
is a natural scorer.
Just
It's very
somebody
hard to
defend
shake him off
something
that kind of
for the
focus.
love of God.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Indiana moving it around. Out to Lamb. The 3. It's good.
There we
He
go.
makes his first shot of the game.
There we go.
Sweet
8-5,
pass
down
from
3.
Turner. He's really
can-
been
we
working
can
on his
work this
ability
back.
to pass the ball.
Oh. Thankfully, he
And
stood
here's
still.
Burks.
Okay.
So that'll be
All
it
right.
for the first
That's
half.
fine.
Fairly even
Not a great
battle
first
underway in
half.
this one.
I'm happy going
New
in
York
down
ahead.
3.
They lead by
Shout out to
3.
whoever made that
Stay with us,
bucket
folks.
there at the
We'll be
end
back just
to cut it
after
to
halftime
that
to
score.
start the
Some
third
people just
quarter.
appeared on the court. And we'll jump to the halftime show. See you for the start of the second
2K
half.
Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the
Yeah,
folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I have to point to their efficiency on the offensive end as the key for them. The way they've been moving the ball and finding the open man, that's been super impressive. They don't need to change a thing, Ernie. At this point, just keep playing smart basketball.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they didn't do much of anything in the paint, did they? A lot of jumpers out there. It seems they need to address that in the second half. One-dimensional offense is not going to cut it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Here we go. Good start defensively. And we should be in good position
Payton.
here to
It's Randall and Robinson
At
at
least
the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the
shot at
wingmen.
the lead.
And it's Peyton in at the 1.
Don't worry
That's
about
the
it. I
5 for New
need to
York
stop
right
worrying
now.
about threes. I need to try and see if I can work it inside.
Basket counts. Knox has got the first points of the second half up on the board for New York.
Knox getting better at reading the defense and then starting to pick things apart.
The kick out to Sabonis. And stolen by Peyton. For the finish. Oh, and he
what
blocks
a
it
block.
off the glass. Wow.
Oh, what a block.
Here's the
McGee.
break. Oladipo for 3.
Come on.
Offensive rebound.
Don't.
McGee, the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Robinson. Pass to McDermott. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Randall grabs the board.
Okay, so
Here's Knox. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this
God
time.
dang it.
The
An
first
excellent
quarter
block
comes
by
to a close.
Oladipo, and I just couldn't
Knicks
cash in
lead
on the other end.
5-5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter.
Can't
coming up
hit.
next.
I feel like this is a team that I should beat. I don't know why I can't beat them. It's teams that I'm taking them seriously. I'm not overlooking them, but I just struggle against them in a way that I don't against top-tier talent. Like, I took care of the 76ers with minimal problem or resistance, but this team...
your responsibilities in today's game.
Oh. All right, here we go. We need to cash in on the first possession here.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo.
Excellent. Thank you, Nance. That kind of makes up for when you wouldn't move out of my way earlier in the last game. That's what I mean by earlier.
Here's Knox.
There you go,
And it's
Miles Turner.
Ogden the pass to Oladipo. Count it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, what a play.
For Peyton, he's checked in for Austin Rivers.
Why are you going for the block there, bud? Clearly I'm going to get the 2 points. I don't know why you're... Don't worry, coach, I got it. I'll foul him. What? You said no 3-point plays.
He knocks down the
Okay.
clutch free throw.
All right. 34.3 made up a 5-point deficit. Feeling good going into this final stretch here.
New York calls timeout. The score knotted at 10. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I don't even know who made that other shot, but that was a green release. Feels good. Burp also felt good. A hiccup. Oh, sorry. Be the coach. Oladipo, Turner, Nance. That's who made the shot. We're okay. We're okay.
The fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing.
No,
But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David,
Get a rebound. What are you doing?
Bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the
my
New
God.
Balance player of the game.
They had, what, 3 shots at that? Come on.
His percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
It's money from deep.
Yeah, Victor
Oladipo,
does not mind having
yes,
the ball in
please.
that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Oops.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has
Here we go.
execute in these moments.
One good stand here.
There's 14 seconds left in the game.
Don't worry about. Just look at your guy. Look at your guy.
Outside.
They might just be kind of working for it.
Pass to Randall.
Through all the traffic. Randall.
Over Sabonis.
Oh!
All or nothing shot.
Oh my God, he almost made that, but he didn't. So another 13-12 victory, another Oladipo 3 to win it. Oh, thank God. That was an excellent quarter. That was an 8-point quarter. We only gave up 2 points.
And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry.
Big thumbs up there.
This is Kevin Harlan, along with
Oh my goodness, that's how you end a road trip.
thanking you for tuning in.
Yeah, that was Nance with a really nice shot there. Oladipo, that was an incredible block. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So far, I think the 2 best games, or 3 best games actually. The Oklahoma City game that we had a couple games ago, 13-12. The other Oklahoma City game, 14-10, pretty good. It was a second half comeback. And then this 13-12 win against the Knicks to end the 5-game road trip. Big thumbs up there. So that's a long road trip, but we'll be back in Indiana for the next installment, taking on the Clippers and the Celtics before one quick stop in Atlanta, and then back home for a couple of games. So we'll be seeing kind of more of the title contenders, conference championship contenders, early season picks over the next, 8 or 9 in-game days. Whew, that was exhilarating. Pacers, 4 games over 500, with a 62% team chemistry, sitting at 14-10. We'll see you next time in Indiana. God, that's hard to say. Take it on Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and the Clippers.